Over the last 2 semesters, I've learned a great deal, and I'd like to share a few of those things that I've learned with you. The first is using specificity in language and thought. The second is using various teaching tools around the classroom. And the third is about my overall teaching presence. I feel like those 3 things that I just mentioned can get related back to trust. What I mean by that is using specificity in language and thought can be related back to trusting your professors. Various teaching tools and using them can get related back to trusting the process. And my overall teaching presence, that can get related back to trusting yourself. Now, the first video that I'd like to share with you comes from way back in September from one of my very first TEs, and it's regarding specificity in language and thought. As you will see, I lack clarity and confidence, and my unsteadiness in front of the group is due to me not having learned nearly enough about trusting my professors, the process, or even myself. Take a look.
If you find the second piece in C that we have not sung, if you already have it up, that's great. I'm sure you do, because you're smart kids. Okay, everyone can sing. Actually, I lied. If you could look through the piece, take 30 seconds to look through the piece and see if you find any trouble spots that might give you trouble. 30 seconds. Okay. Can someone raise your hand and tell me where you find your trouble spot? That's
the T dough would measure 5 to 6.
the T dough.
For the jump from 5 to 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which we just worked on.
Yes. Can you give me that interval? What interval is that?
Fast forward 6 months to the practicum episode you're about to see. In that 6 months, I really learned my first lesson regarding trust. My professors really hit it home that specificity and precision was key whenever you were teaching. My language improved, and I still learned to listen a little bit more. My teaching presence also began to improve just a little bit.
And clap. Okay, now the thing with these instruments is you can't make any noise with your instrument unless it matches the animal. So if you hear the name of your animal, then you can make noise with your instrument. But until then, you have to stay very quiet, put your hands in your lap. Okay? Can everyone do that for me?
Yeah, I can't.
Excellent.
Mr. Step, maybe we should practice the stop signal one time before we start.
Okay.
We're going to have everybody make a noise and then practice the stop sound.
Whenever my hand goes up like this, everybody stop. Okay? So make noise with your instrument. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Good.
Okay, we're going to read a story called It's Not Easy Being a Bunny.
But you can have that. My bigger brother has that book.
Very cool. Has he ever read it to you?
Yeah. He read the whole book to me. One or not.
Okay.
One whole day.
So, you're going to have to be patient because some of these animals don't come up until way later in the book. But we're going to start at the very beginning. PJ Funny Bunny was very sad. He did not like being a bunny.
My cooperating teacher helped me out a bit in that previous video, and that just really reinforces that first lesson in trust. The following video just shows that my teaching presence is still improving.
Good morning. Take a look at the rhythms on the board. Now, Mrs. Zabriskie tells me that the last time she saw you, she introduced this rhythm right here. Can anybody raise your hand and tell me what this rhythm is called? It's right here. Tickety, yes. Now, we've also worked on this rhythm. It's very similar. What is it? T-ticket, yes. So, let's say and clap this rhythm 4 times. 1, 2, ready, and ta, 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 ta. I couldn't hear your voices very loud. Let's try that again. Say and clap this rhythm 4 times. 1, 2, ready, and ta, 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 ta. That was much better. Let's try it with this next rhythm. Can someone raise your hand and tell me what this rhythm is? Right here. TT, absolutely. So let's read and say this rhythm 4 times. 1, 2, ready, and T, 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 T. That was good, that was good. Let's move on to ticka ticka.
That previous video was just a clip of a lesson that I did. Later on in the lesson, we started to play a game, and it began to fall apart. I was unsure of what to do, and I was trusting that my cooperating teacher would point me in the right direction, which she inevitably did. Now, think back to that very first teaching video that I showed you. I hid behind the stand for the entire teaching episode. In the video that you're about to see, you'll notice that I've moved to the back of the ensemble. This is where that second lesson in trust really comes in. Trusting the process has really allowed me to become more confident in using various teaching strategies around the classroom.
Let's go to number 7. Let's go to number 7. Okay, 7. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, what fingering are y'all using for the B to C?
Side C.
Side C. Okay, and then it goes to D. That's just funky. Don't get scared of the D. Don't let it like slap you in the face whenever it comes out. Just play D like you always play D, and it'll come out. So let's try 7 again. And then, yeah, let's just try 7. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, what was the funkiness between the B and the D? Let's just start on that second measure of 7. Second measure of 7. 1, 2, ready, go. That was better.
The previous video and the following video exploit that third lesson in trust. My cooperating teacher stuck his head into the room on Tuesday morning and told me that I was teaching the beginning saxophone class all by myself that day. And that's when I really learned that trusting yourself is so important. The following video not only shows that, but it is a culmination of the 3 different lessons in trust that I've learned over the year.
Alright, does everyone know the song Row, Row, Row Your Boat?
Yes.
Let's sing it. Starting on that pitch. 1, 2, ready, go.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Great. Let's do it on solfege.
Yes.
Let's do it on solfege. So, row, that is your do. 1, 2, ready, go.
Do, 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 re, mi, re, mi, fa, sol. Do, do, so, so, mi, do, so, fa, mi, re, do.
Gets you thinking, doesn't it? Let's do it again. On solfege, one more time. Figure out where you made a mistake and fix it. 1, 2, ready, go.
Do, 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 re, mi, fa, sol. Do, do, so, mi, do, so, fa, mi, re, do.
As you saw, I made many mistakes throughout, which I can learn from. Even though I made those mistakes, I've still improved so much, whether it was regarding specificity in language and thought, using various teaching tools around the classroom, or my overall teaching presence. As long as I remember to trust my professors, to trust the process, and to ultimately trust myself, then I know that I can handle anything that the future has to throw at me.
That's all, folks.